We did lots of stuff again today, huh, Captain? Gotta make sure the crew gets breaks, or Goro will get tired out.
Can't have that. We'll need to come get a drink from time to time.
Being a regular at a real bar in Honolulu, I've come a long way from Rich Island.
Being a regular at a bar? I'd say that's a long way for any kid to come, wouldn't you?
All thanks to you, Captain. I get to do cool stuff like that every day now. You know, like going to Nele Island and Badlantis. I got to meet some super nice people there.
If your bar for nice is Yakuza and pirates, kid, you ain't gonna have a hard time fitting in anywhere. So, out of all the places we've gone so far, which was your favorite? Better than all the rest?
My favorite... Oh, I know. Can you guess it, Captain? I bet you can't.
You're on, matey. I'll get it in one shot. The place you enjoyed the most so far? It's gotta be... the waste disposal site on Nele Island.
Oh yeah! That big, huge hole with all the stuff in it. And it was all radioactive and junk. Like a monument to the sins of humanity.
Yeah. You say some deep shit for a kid sometimes.
Anyway, yeah, that place was cool too.
Yeah, getting the feeling it wasn't the one atop your list, though.
I guess the answer's Honolulu. The beach was really, really nice.
Sure was pretty, wasn't it? The type of place everyone wants to kick back and relax in, whether you're young or old.
Yep. Makes sense it's a popular vacation spot.
Oh, it's the dream vacation spot for lots of Japanese folk. But with the great weather and all the resorts around, loads of couples want to have their wedding in Honolulu, too.
What about you, Captain? Are you married? Or do you not remember?
Huh, that's a good question. I wonder if I ever was.
You really don't remember? Even a little? Like a wife or kids? None of that?
Hey, I couldn't even remember my own name. Give me a break. You're the one who found me. You know the score. Now, if I had to guess, yeah, I'd say I was probably a bachelor. Though if I do have a kid, a boy around 10 would be pretty sweet. That way, he could be best buds with you.
That wouldn't matter. I can make friends with anybody, no matter what age they are. I mean, look at us. You're old, Captain, but we're still friends, right? Aren't we?
Damn right we are, matey. Friends for life, ride or die.
Haha, definitely. I knew it.
Now there's something worth toasting. To our ongoing friendship.
Definitely. I'll drink to that.
Let's do this again, yeah?
Yeah. Anytime, Captain.
Oh.
Of course, Goro. We know. That means you too.
Jealous little guy, ain't he? Ah.
Whew. Revolve's milk sure hits the spot. Knocking one of these back is just what the doctor ordered.
I'll tell you what, you keep pounding milk like that, won't be long before you grow up even bigger than Jason.
Actually, you know how my dad always thinks I'm weak and sick? Well, someday, I'll be strong enough to beat him in a fight. Just thinking about it makes the milk taste even better.
That's the spirit, you got the right idea. Guys like your dad, all tough on everyone but themselves. A good ass-kicking does them good. You got my support.
Yeah, but I've almost gotten hurt a bunch of times since we started our adventure, you know? I was strong on Rich Island, but out in the world, I'm not as strong as I thought.
Hey now, a little hard on yourself, huh?
It's just something I've been thinking about. Like, before we left Rich Island, I was pretty mean to my dad, wasn't I? How it was like, you always blow a fuse when I want to leave. That kind of stuff.
Ah, true. You did say that. Knew right away from your dad's face you'd struck a nerve.
Well, I really felt that way. So it didn't feel mean when I said it. But he really did end up letting me leave. And he even came along with us. So, yeah, I was thinking, I should try to thank him for that somehow. What do you think, Captain?
Saying thanks for letting you leave? Well, you think he really deserves that? He's the one who was wrong to begin with, after all, chaining you to Rich Island.
Yeah, I guess that's also true, huh?
All I'm saying is, if it were me, I'd never thank the guy. But that wouldn't solve your original problem, would it?
No, at least, I don't think it would. Really, no matter how I say it, it's probably gonna be pretty awkward.
Look at you, sitting at the bar, nursing your worries at the bottom of a cold one. You're taking another step on the road to adulthood.
What about you, Captain? Have you ever had to say something hard to someone?
Let's see. I'm sure I have, but I can't remember anything in particular.
I kinda can't imagine you not just saying exactly what you think. I guess I'm saying exactly what I think, but...
We used to live in Kyoto, in Japan. There, when you want to end a conversation, you do it by complimenting the other person's watch. Like, hey, mighty fine watch you got there.
Huh? Why?
See, the real meaning underneath is more like, hey, look at the time, asshole! You're overstaying your welcome!
Whoa! That sounds mean!
My point is, when something's hard to say, try saying it another way.
Why is it so hard to say, though? I'm just trying to thank my dad, right?
Yeah, but doing it face to face can be tricky. So with that in mind, we just gotta think hard and decide a different way you want to get that message across. For example... Well, you could write him a letter. The handwritten stuff's got charm up the wazoo, am I right?
Oh, yeah! That's it, Captain! What a good idea!
Look at that! Did I come through for you or what? Got any other problems you need answered? I'm on a roll!
Really? Okay. What should I do if I want a little brother or sister?
Ooh, that there sure is a question. You're gonna have to take that one to Jason to get the real answer.
You think we can live with my mom again, too?
If you really want to, sure. You'll make it happen someday.
Oh, and I want girls to like me.
What a coincidence. So do I.
Captain, not to question you or anything, but these answers kind of stink.
These are real doozies, kid. Come on. Give me something easier.
Okay, how about this? Will you promise to be my friend forever, Captain?
Now that's an easy one.
So, Captain, that thank you letter we talked about before? I ended up giving it to my dad.
Oh yeah, I remember. The thanks for taking me off the island letter. That what you ended up writing?
Yep.
How'd it go? Knowing him, I bet he was thrilled.
Yeah, but also sort of surprised. He was all, wait, you can write? Can you believe he didn't know that? I'm the one who should be surprised.
Some guys just never learn, huh?
He also said I was good at drawing, though, since I'd drawn a picture in the letter, too.
What sort of picture?
Me, Dad, Mom, Naomi, and Moana. I drew all of us smiling together, as a family and stuff.
Well, applying a little pressure of your own. Clever move, kid.
We're all still a family, even if we don't live in the same place. So, I miss them sometimes. Is it weird that I think that?
Your dad would feel guilty hearing it. He'd probably think, if I'd been more responsible, maybe I could have kept everyone together.
Maybe, but then he'd kind of just be another boring dad, wouldn't he? I like that there's stuff about him that kind of, sucks. If you ask me, it's what makes him, him.
No one shoots straighter about a parent than their kid.
Ahoy! What's up here, son? Drinking with the captain and leaving me out?
What's this, Jason? You get started a little early today? Sure seem in a good mood.
Hard not to be after the adorable little letter I got. Right, Noah?
Ugh, Dad! Don't talk about it all weird like that. I knew I shouldn't have given you that letter.
Don't be an ass.
Hey, come on. Lighten up. Let me drink with you guys, all right?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Aw, scared him off, I guess.
Can tell just by looking at you. You're on cloud nine after getting that letter, huh?
Sure as hell am. Want to see it? Bet you never got anything like it from him.
Shit, ease up, man. You're taking it too far. You got your letter. Don't need to be waving it around in people's faces.
Oh, what's this? Well, now, do I detect a little jealousy? Bet you thought you were his favorite, didn't you? Here, come here. The letter's cool, but the drawing's fantastic. You gotta see it. All right. Don't let it bother you that much, Cap. Let's have a toast to the man Noah's becoming. You won't leave me hanging on that one, right?
Not on that, I won't. Yeesh, must have really tied one on before he even showed up here. Guy goes out of his mind and goes out like a light.
Noah went upstairs after he left the bathroom. Said he had some work he needed to finish.
Work he needed to... What's that about?
Couldn't tell you. He didn't want Jason knowing, though. Think he had all the drunken rambling he could handle.
Huh. Well, now you got me all curious. Shit. Like father, like son, huh? Huh? What's this? Dear Captain, this is a bit too embarrassing to say face to face, so I'm writing this letter. I just want you to know how grateful I am to you, and how much I care about you. Hold on, what am I doing? I don't want to spoil the fun when the real thing comes. But it makes sense, keeping this from Jason. You know he'd just get jealous, kick up all this trouble for you. Well, whenever you do finish this, Noah, I'm really looking forward to it.